Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing.
Since when does the government get to make moral decisions for us? Well, I guess it happens a whole bunch, really. But the provision in the Senate healthcare bill that would allow abortions to be funded by taxpayers is inappropriate. It's inappropriate for a lot of different reasons, but the main reasons why it's inappropriate are that it makes a moral decision for people instead of letting them make their own decisions. It doesn't allow us to practice freedom of religion because people just it infringes on freedom of religion to be forced to pay taxes, and the cost liability to the public would be rather enormous. So, making abortions funded by taxpayers makes a moral decision for all Americans instead of letting everybody decide on their own. Roe v. Wade says that people have the right to make a decision, but it doesn't mean that everybody has to agree with it. And forcing people to pay for it and having the government say that that's okay makes a big decision for everybody, and you shouldn't have to pay taxes for something that you completely disagree with. According to the opinion article that I read, all of the texts of Christians, Jews, Hindus, and Buddhists and Muslims have some type of thing in it that condemns abortion except for under dangerous circumstances. Personally, I have no problem with abortion, but I just feel like the government making a decision for everybody isn't appropriate. It's everybody's own decision. And some people are going to be really upset that they're going to have to do this. I mean, some exceptions clearly are made, and currently we do fund rape and incest-based abortions. But to take it to the next level is going to be a lot. Freedom of religion isn't really preserved by this decision if it is to be passed. People have the right to carry out their beliefs, and by being forced to pay for abortion, if your religion doesn't agree with it, isn't letting you carry out your freedom of religion. Like in Paris, how they didn't let the girls, the teenage girls, wear headscarves to school. It's like the same kind of thing, because they couldn't do what they wanted to do religiously, and it infringed, and political decisions infringed on that. And I just don't think that's appropriate, especially in America. Americans, according to this article, are equally divided on abortion, whether they agree with it or not. So let your religious and personal views guide you on it. Don't let the government tell you it's okay. Also, it would just be a really big cost liability. The whole healthcare plan is a big cost liability, but it will massively sorry, you can hear my dog squeaking. Luna. But as with much of the Senate healthcare bill, it will massively increase taxes. 53% of Americans, according to this article, favor a ban on taxpayer-funded abortion. And Luna, give me that. And 1.2 million abortions were privately paid for last year. So this would make a lot more abortions come out to pass. You're going to have a whole lot more abortions coming around when it's free. So I think that's another reason why this is a really bad idea. It's just going to make it so much easier to get an abortion, which is fine, but I don't want to pay for other people to get abortions. I don't want to pay for healthcare in general for other people, but abortion's taking it one step too far. I say just say no to big taxes and don't let the government tell you what to do. It's your own decision. It's not the government's decision. So don't let this healthcare bill pass. It's not good for freedom of religion. It's not good for your taxes, and it's not good for people who don't agree with abortion, because it's not right to make people pay for something they completely disagree with.